All right, people, are you ready? It's time for my update to musical panning. So let's get ready to rock. Strap in, grab yourself your cocktail. Actually, this one shouldn't be too long and bumpy, but you never know where the crazy train's going to end up. So I'm warning you in advance. I am a music junkie. We know that I get carried away. Okay, so the housekeeping deets that you need to know. And obviously, everything is going to be linked below. I always do that just so that you can follow along, go see the original, jump in. Please join us. This is an awesome project. You so want to get in on this if you are interested in panning at all. This was created by Mari over at Patriot Makeup. The woman is amazing. Amazing. She's so awesome. Her musical knowledge is insane. We've decided that she must be a long lost cousin of mine because I swear her musical knowledge rivals my father's, and obviously more than my own even. And mine is not exactly lacking here. The dogs are running around now. Okay, so Mari, Patriot Makeup, hashtag musical panning. This is a project that started on January 2nd of this year. It's going to go to January 3rd of 2023. So there's plenty of time to get yourself in on this if you're interested. And she has decided that we can do this as a finishing style, a rolling style, if we get behind. It's okay. We don't have to worry that if we can't make that monthly update, we can do bi-monthly. We can even do quarterly. Now, what she's done here is she's gone from the 1940s through the 2020s, picked an artist, a song, and created a prompt, 3 for each decade. Now, she's taking this and she's literally doing her first prompt in every decade, and then when she finishes, she's going to roll to the next one. Now, I did it with a twist, and nobody slapped my hands, so she didn't seem too mad about it, and so that's the vein I'm continuing in. But one of the things she said we could do is when we get through this list, we're allowed to add a song for each decade of our own. Well, you know that set my shorts on fire because music is my jam, as well as reading and shopping and some other things, and makeup, all those things. But I love music. Now, I just got back to Minnesota, as you know, and I spent about 30 hours in the car. And I'm old school. So I listen to CDs while I drive, and I'm all over the board. I mean, we're talking Dusty Springfield, Aretha Franklin, The Interrupters, Elvis Costello, Marshall Crenshaw, ELO, 10 Years, the Bomb Pops, Volbeat. I mean, I am all over the board. Any Trouble is one of my favorites that I listened to that a couple of times too. But I'm working on my list. There will be additions from me. And hopefully I can pick some songs that people might not necessarily know and that people think are cool. But I'm not going to touch on any of that until I've completed Mari's list. And because I'm doing it in a little bit of a different style, I'm going to probably roll through that list a little faster, but then I'm going to start over because I had to add my own take to things. You know I'm the crazy train, so you know that I had to do it in my own fashion. So I think we've covered everything we need to for the intro. Oh, okay. Speaking of the crazy train, this is the part I always forget and then stick at the end if I remember to even say it. If you like what I do, or me, or whatever, subscribe to my channel. Hey, knock yourself out. Hit that notification bell even if you want to know when my new stuff comes up. I realize that I have become somewhat entertaining for some people. And it's a good thing that I don't have to try. It's just naturally me. I have no control over this mouth. From here to here, there's no filter and things just come out. If you like this video at any point, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love those comments. I love to engage. That's half the fun of doing this is that I have other people to talk to about music and makeup and all those things that I absolutely love that I don't necessarily get if I'm just sitting at home talking to my dogs. And yes, I do talk to my dogs. And now that I'm in Minnesota, I talk to my cat too. She stays here with my husband while I'm gone, so I don't get to talk to her year round. Not relevant at all. Let's get into the project, okay? Before I go off on a completely different tangent, I think I've already wasted almost 5 minutes doing this silly intro. All right, so what I did was I picked items that fit into multiple areas. So my first item is my But First Espresso Eyeliner. This is by Essence. This is in, it's a brown eyeliner, But First Espresso. Good Lord. This originally weighed 4 grams. It now is at 3.8 grams. So I'm getting some use out of it. It is shorter. I'm going to pop a picture in so you can see my paper with the line marks, because showing it on camera just really doesn't do any good. So, okay, we got that one down. And my goal on that is a finish goal. That applies to the 1940s Hank Williams song, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. It is a waterproof eyeliner, so it is a cry-proof item. It also hits the 1950s Johnny Cash song, Walk the Line, because that prompt was an eye or a lip liner. Okay, so then my next item is my Acure Soothing Blue Tansy Oil. And this is a glass bottle that is super heavy, and I honestly thought this would be gone already. I'm kind of glad it's not, because they don't have it anymore. So once I do finish it, I can't get it, and I'm going to have to figure out something else. I'm probably going to have to go to like a rose hip or something. But this started out at 117.4 grams, and now it is 102 grams. So I'm using this product. I use this in the evening. It hits the 1940s Judy Garland song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, as a colorful item because the product itself is blue. Blue Tansy oil. It's blue. The 1950s Santo and Johnny song, Sleepwalk, it's an item that I use before bed. 60s CCR song, Bad Moon Rising, it's a nighttime item. I don't use that in the morning. I use a different oil. This is the oil that I use at night. Okay, that is also a finish goal. So we are still working on that one. Then, where is it? There it is. My next item was my Strawberry Lip Smacker, which I think I've gone on and on about because I love these things and have forever. And the dogs are just having a good old time today. All right, so the weight on this originally was 9.4 grams, and that was taking it out of the package and weighing it with, I mean, literally brand new. I'm now at 6.1 grams. I told you guys I go through these things pretty fast. There is not much that's it. Do you see that little tiny bit right there? That's the plastic. I will not dig this out. I did that once. I will never do it again because, quite frankly, it's a mess, it's gross, and I don't like the feel of it. Now, I am a tactile person, and I was just watching one of Jessica Lee's videos, and she was saying that she doesn't like applying things with her hands because it's a tactile sensation, and I'm the opposite. I'm very tactile. I like to touch things, so for me, applying with my hands is a good thing, but not when it comes to this. It is disgusting. Holy cow, how far down does this thing go? I mean, I am literally, okay, can you see it down there in the bottom? Can you see how much we've used up? This is going to be gone at the next update. It won't even last me the month, I can guarantee it. But I love it, so it's in the project. And, you know, rollouts are a good thing because then I can get to the rest of Mari's songs. So I'm not mad about that. And honestly, I do have a couple other lip things open that I will probably use up before I open the next one of these. But remember, my sister got me 4 of these for Christmas, so I've got my backups all set. All right, so that hits the 70s Earth, Wind, and Fire song, September. It's an item that makes me feel good. It hits the 2020s Anderson, Paak, Bruno Mars, Silk Sonic song, Skate. That actually was something that I was wearing around the time period when everybody that I went to school with was skating at the roller rink. It was a thing that we did. I think I went once. I was never a skater. It was never really my thing. And then as I got a little bit older, I went with my cousins. But that would have been the perfect thing, and it definitely would have been something that I was wearing at that point in my life. Okay, it also, 2020 still, Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga song, Get a Kick Out of You. It's an item I love. I have loved it literally for 40 years. 40 years. I mean, I've never lied to you. I've told you I'm 52. I figure at least, and it might have been longer. I might have been younger than 12 when I started using that. I might have been 10. I don't know. But a minimum of 40 years, people. That's some longevity. That's some dedication and commitment. I'm telling you. I was so excited when I found that again. I hadn't had it in decades. I love it. Okay, still in 2020s, we also hit the Gorillaz song Pac-Man, an item that I can't get enough of. Well, no kidding. You think I've waxed on poetically long enough about this item? I'm sick of listening to me. All right, so then we have my least favorite item of the bunch. My Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lip in Candy Cane. The item that makes me feel like I'm breaking out in hives. This has got to go. This has got to go. I have used it another 3 times. The weight has decreased. It started at 19.4. It is now at, what the heck is it at? 19.2. And so this is not moving fast. This thing is going to last into like my kids' lifespan at the rate that I'm going with this thing. I thought I maybe had a way to use it that helped where it didn't do the hive thing as much. but it only works on first application. So if I have to reapply during the day, I get that itchy hive feeling again. I'm calling it quits. I'm giving up the ghost. I'm getting rid of it. Now, I thought I had another red liquid lipstick here, and I don't. But never fear. I have this. It is the Tarte, I don't know what it is. It's called Berry Crusher. I don't know what line it's from. It's been long discontinued. It is a red lipstick, and it is little. There's not a lot left of it, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's still a red lip. So it still needs a lip liner, all that good stuff that we've talked about with my smoker's lines, things and all that. So I'm going to sub this baby in, and I'm just going to mark it on paper for you. I'm going to put this in as a finish goal. And if anybody in my family wants this, it's theirs. If not, I literally have to throw this away. Nobody should feel like they're breaking out in hives when putting on a product. Why am I doing this to myself? Why would anybody? It's just stupid. I'm done. So off that goes. You heard the nice clunk with the glass hitting the table? That was fun. Okay, but anyway, so it still applies to the same prompts, which is the reason that I'm subbing in the Tarte. We have the 1940s Judy Garland song, again, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, because it is a colorful item. The ink spots from the 40s, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. It is a fiery item. Red still counts. 70s Cat Stevens Wild World, an item that makes you step out of your comfort zone. I'm really not one to wear red every day, so for me, that is out of my comfort zone. The 90s, the Cure song Friday I'm in Love, an item I have a love-hate relationship with. We've already discussed that with the smoker's lines and the lipstick thing. 2000s Outcast, So Fresh, So Clean, makes you feel put together. A red lip does pull it together. It really does, I gotta say. But it also makes me crazy. Gnarls Barkley, item that drives you crazy, also the 2000s, because I do have to watch the lines and the bleeding and all of that stuff. All right, the one I can never get out of my mouth without managing to trip over my own tongue. The 2010s 21 Pilot song Heathens. Woohoo! First time ever, we got it. It is an item that makes you feel dangerous. Well, dangerous. I don't want to say sexy, because sexy is really not the word, but like I got my crap together type of dangerous. Red lipstick will do that for me. So that's the deal. Subbing it in, gonna do it as a finish goal. No problem with that. Now, last update, I added in not one, but 3 of those e.l.f. pore refining primer masks. There's pictures. I did all 3 of them. You're going to see the empty 3, and I have proof. Because I have no fears of making myself look like a complete moron, took a picture of myself wearing one of the masks, so you get to see that too. Okay, so that was the 60s Otis Redding song Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, a chill item. 1980s Bob Marley, Three Little Birds, makes you feel worry-free, which hopefully a primer does help with that. And the Three Little Birds was the reason I pulled 3 of them. The 2000s Audio Slave Be Yourself makes you look or feel natural. And then 2010's Chris Stapleton song Tennessee Whiskey, an item that feels or makes skin look smooth. And it did kind of work. I don't know if you could even get them anymore, but I didn't hate them. I mean, you only have them on for like 5 minutes. They were kind of fun. And I had picked those up on one of e.l.f.'s ridiculously cheap sales. Like I said, I don't know if they're still around or not, but I did enjoy it. It was kind of fun to do, but I'm glad to be done with them because honestly, I never remember that when I'm getting ready. The getting ready thing takes so long for me anyway with all of the stopping and the breaks and all the other business that I have to do that adding an extra 5 minutes, I mean, I goof around enough that it's not that big of a deal, but still. So what I am going to do since I have that actually completed, there's a roll-in, people. There's a roll-in. I have a new item to put in here, and I'm excited about this one. This is a fun one. So what I am doing, this one is going to apply to the 1970s Bill Withers song Lean on Me, an item from or picked by a friend. Now I'm going to tell you the story behind this one when I give you all the prompts and show you what it is. It also hits the 1980s Stevie Ray Vaughan song Pride and Joy. It's a product I am proud of. I am so proud of this. I'm so excited. I got my hands on the Aether Beauty Moonlight Crystal Palette. This was on my Sephora Loves list. This retails for $58 flippin'. The reason I am proud of this, okay, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see that $10? Do you see that red sticker? So you know we got it on Clearwater. My mom found it for me. I was looking at these. I came across one and it was like, I don't know, $16 or something like that. And I was excited as could be that I found it at, where was I, Marshall's? I think that's a Marshall's sticker. TJ Maxx, Marshall's, whatever. They're all owned by the same company. But I was super excited and I'm like, holy crap, it's not destroyed. It's not damaged. It's, this has been on my loves list for a while. I didn't want to pay that price. So my mom is off looking over and clearing stuff for, I don't even know what she was looking for. And she calls me over and she says, hey, look at this. She found this for me on clearance. I can't open it. For $10. And I don't think it's actually been touched. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. Look at those colors. It's awesome. And even if it was touched, I'm going to sanitize it. So I'm not really concerned about it. It's not like there's gouges or shattered shades or anything like that. So this cute little slip has all of the, the little plastic insert thing, has all of the names of all of the shadows. And I'm throwing this in as a no pan left behind. I am also proud of this because Aether is a clean beauty brand. So not only did I save, wait a second, I wrote this down, $48. $48. Yeah. For something that I actually wanted, was on my list and has been for quite some time, couldn't pull the trigger, it was expensive. Clean beauty. I have one tiny little shade, a little sample thing that I've got from Aether Beauty. It's the only Aether Beauty I have ever tried. Is this one only little pink shade that I love and is sitting in with my singles. So I knew I wanted to explore further, which is the reason it was on the loves list. I'm gushing and I can't get over how excited I am about this, and I can't believe my mom found it for me and picked it up and said, hey, come look at this one. So I figured that falls into the an item from a friend or picked by a friend, because mom came through on that one. So that is what I am rolling in this month for the project, and I will let you know my thoughts on Aether Beauty on this palette further as I've used it in the updates, because like I said, I've only ever tried one single shadow from this company. So that, my friends, is everything. That is my update for musical panning. Check out the description box. Check out Mari. Anything else you need to know should be down there. So until next time, see ya. Bye.